warmest of welcomes always begins on the doorstep. And here you can see that we've made our doorstep very festive and very grand as an entrance into this house. So let me take you through a few of the things we've done in order to make it have this fantastic look. We've used real potted trees here, which means that once the festive season is over, you can plant them out in the garden to enjoy all year round. We've used Fraser firs, which give you a lovely scent of Christmas, so you've got a glorious feel of Christmas before you walk into your home. We've dressed these with warm white line lights, and we've used mains-powered lights, but you can use battery-operated lights if you haven't got an outdoor power source. And we've used both artificial and real foliage and berries to give it that festive look. A stunning centerpiece to any entrance to a home has to be the festive Christmas door wreath. Here we've decorated a plain artificial wreath using a host of artificial picks that allows the warm white wire lights that we've used around the wreath to bounce off it and give it a really lovely festive feel. It also complements the warm white lights that we've used on both the trees and the garland. Like we've done here, you can decorate your wreaths opulently with lovely deep red berries, or in our Notcutts garden centres, we have a variety of artificial wreaths available and real wreaths that use real Fraser fir, real Nordman fir, which give you a lovely festive scent as well when you walk into your home. Here, we've hung it on the door using a festive door hanger. Again, these are available in a variety of different styles to suit your tastes. Nothing makes a home look more festive than having lights around your windows. How the light reflects off the glass gives a really lovely glow that looks fantastic both inside and from outside your home. So here's our few simple tips so that you can create a really lovely light window display. First of all, take your lights and plug them in to make sure that they're still working. We've used warm white cluster lights here to continue the theme from outside to inside. Once you've selected your lights, start from the bottom corner of the window and using cable clips or suction cups, just clip the cable and work your way around the window frame. Make sure you put a cable clip or a suction cup into every corner of the window, and that will give you a lovely right angle so you don't end up with a curved edge when you get to the corner. Make sure you pull the wire taut so that it maintains that lovely look, and then work your way around the entire window until you get back to the point that you started. If there's any excess cable, then just tidy those up with some small cable ties, hide them discreetly, and there you have a fantastic window look of lights. To coordinate your lights going off and coming on, we've used timers. This takes the hassle out of turning them on and turning them off by hand, and you can have them set to times so that it can welcome you when you come home with a lovely festive feel, and they can go off again at a time that's convenient to you. Most of our lights come with a range of functions, so you can have them static or you can have them with a twinkle effect like we have here in our windows. In addition to decorating the home, we've also extended the Christmas look and we've decorated our garden. Here on the lawn, we've used some lovely natural looking outdoor illuminations. Here we have a family of deer, and these are a natural wicker around a wire frame. We've used these because the natural look complements not just the garden, but the doorstep that we've decorated earlier. These are warm white lights, again to complement the lights that we've used in the home. We've set them out with a tiered effect, with the tallest being closest to the home to give a sense of perspective on the lawn. They're secured using pegs that are provided with the outdoor illumination, and the cables are tidied away from the path and the plug sockets in a dry box to keep them waterproof. Here in the Notcutts garden over in the garden centre, we've used warm white lights to decorate our pergola. If you have an arch, an arbour, or even a fence line that you wish to make a little bit more festive, then here's a few hints and tips in order to give it a really lovely look this Christmas. Using your lights and starting from the bottom of the upright, just work your way up with the lights using cable clips, suction cups and hooks to attach the light cable to the woodwork. You make sure that the light cable is nice and tight to give you a uniform look. And then once you get to the top of the upright, work your way across the struts and then back down the uprights. Depending on how big your garden structure is, you may need to use a number of sets of lights, in which case make sure that you use a dry box to keep the plugs and the cables nice and waterproof. If there are any cables that are hanging around, make sure they are either buried in an area where you're not going to dig up again, because you don't want to be digging up cables, and make sure that there's no loose cables trailing over a path. Thank you for taking the time to watch our Christmas video today. I really hope that it's inspired you to make your home and garden a really festive show at this time of year. If you have any other queries or questions, please head down to your local Notcutts Garden Centre, where there's a team of experts willing and waiting to help you with any queries you may have. Thank you so much for watching, and we wish you all a very Merry Christmas.